Fuck that house now.
I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it. Niggas
Peeing, and I'm about to.
That's all I gotta say right now is man. If you join us right now, we in the sunken place. The Nets just lost to the Celtics. What was the score? 103. Yeah. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. It was a good run, good win streak, good homestand until it lasted. A lot of mistakes. It was a winnable game, but a lot of mistakes was made by the Nets. The Nets tonight. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. We're gonna talk about the turnovers in the fourth quarter. The defense this game. We're gonna talk about that. But make sure you guys hit that like button for our pain tonight. I'm in the sunken place. But tough game. Yeah, tough game. Shout out Kwan Wilson was good. Dorlisa, hey, what's up? Cakes Boo, hey, what's up? Manny Olivo, what's up? AK718, what's up? Cypher, yo. What else is in here? Marquise Simmons, hey, what's up? Charles Pace, hey. Brendan, hey. JB, Immoral Knight. Marquise, Benjamin Davis Simmons, King Jet, hey, King Jet. What's good, the chat? Thank you for all you guys for joining us tonight on this loss. To be honest, I'm not super pissed off. You guys know I hate Boston with a passion. But I'm not super pissed off because I feel like the Nets played well this game. This was a winnable game. Winnable game. Now the first quarter we trailed to 35-27. It didn't start out so good. Vaughn put 5 shooters out there. Katie, Kyrie, Joe, TJ, and Cam. Now, when he put TJ and Cam in, Seth and TJ were, the first ones off the bench. No, TJ and Cam, my fault. TJ and Cam. Now, we also Cam in the first half. Do I have to say anything about Cam, or y'all just gonna the chat's just gonna talk about Cam? Because I don't even have nothing to say about Cam, bro.
There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say.
I'm not even doing that to be funny. There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say about Cam. Now, even with the first quarter being kind of shaky in that first quarter, it was 35-27, still a game. Katie and Kyrie were hot. They started off hot. Jaylen Brown, oh my God, Jaylen Brown in that first quarter was just unbelievable. 20 points in that first quarter. We had no answer for him. Even with good defense, he was still just hitting shots on everybody. What's crazy is we started the game really, really well. The defense we played on Jason Tatum early on was great. I'm not gonna lie. It was really great on Jason Tatum. But it was Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon that were killing us, keeping the Celtics in the game in that first half. Now, the Celtics led 55-48 with 2 minutes left in the first half. Boston went on a 7-0 run. Now, we saw Joe Harris got hot in that first half. He was very hot in that first quarter, and the second quarter he was hot. But Malcolm Brogdon and Jaylen Brown were a little too much. They made that 7-0 run at the end of the second quarter. They were just getting more out of their bench from us. Seth Curry got in the game, and it was just foul. It was foul crazy. What he had, 4 fouls in 3 minutes? It was insane. He barely – it was as soon as he got in, it was foul. He was right out. It was – I barely saw Seth Curry tonight. Shout out to Joel and read the super chat. He said if Ben would have played, we would have won. Yeah. Even without Ben, we still could have won. Like I said, this was a winnable game for us. Winnable game for us, even without Ben. We know we desperately needed a point guard tonight, but we'll talk about that later. So Katie and Kyrie had Kevin had 13, Kyrie had 11. They combined for 24 points on 9 of 24 shooting in the first half. Now, halftime, the Celtics led 62-50. Katie with 13, Kyrie 11. Joe Harris, I think, had what do you have? 8? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he had 9. But yeah, JV Jock Vaughn tonight, like he put Cam Thomas in, and it was down bad for that first half. So now you guys know we're down Ben Simmons, Edmund Sumner, Yuta Watanabe. So the bench is very, very short. So I think he only played 7 or 8 guys tonight. He played Cam in that first half, and he benched Cam was so bad he benched him for the second half. And Royce, oh my God, I'm gonna talk about Royce tonight. Royce was so painful to watch tonight. Royce was killing us tonight, bro. Like, you guys have anything on Royce? Because I can't even.
He's it's unbelievable. Like he is the most inconsistent player we've ever seen. Some nights he'll shoot like 6 for 7 from 3.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he just didn't do that tonight. It's bad. He looked bad on both ends.
Royce was killing us tonight.
It's unbelievable.
Bro. Yeah, killing us tonight. You got the stats up. Make sure you bring up our 3-point percentage. I think somebody asked for a 3-point percentage.
All right, give me 1 minute.
Yeah, just get the stats up. So the first half, right? Celtics led 62-50. Still not a terrible. Still not a. We're still in the game. Now the third quarter started, and we hit them in the face in that third quarter. We went on a huge run in that third quarter. Kind of the defense in the third quarter is what surprised me about this game, because the defense. This is a number 1 team in the league. This is the best team in the league. This is the best team in the NBA right now, and we held them to 13 points in that third quarter. 13 points in that third. It was like 7 points till like the 2-minute left. But the problem was we were playing great defense in that third quarter, but we could not take advantage on offense. We couldn't take advantage of our stops on offense. We would stop. We would get multiple stops in a row in that third quarter. But we could not take the lead or get back into the game because it was just not good on offense. A lot of KD, Kyrie, ISO. The ball wasn't really swinging. And that's credit. The Celtics defense is good. So they were taking us out of all our actions. The Nets were barely running plays. And I don't know if we got to blame Vaughn for that or the Celtics defense for that, because the offense was not it. We can blame Sean Marks for that because we have no point guard, no backup point guard. We had no point. We desperately needed a point guard tonight to help KD and put KD and Kyrie in their spots. But constantly, time after time again, we just seen KD, Kyrie bring up the ball. I think in the third quarter, we were running the offense through Kyrie. It was just, what I'm saying? It's just we needed a point guard. Tonight we needed a point guard. So third quarter ended, and the Nets trailed the Celtics 75-69. Now the fourth quarter started, and it was kind of a back and forth game in that fourth quarter. We would cut it to 2. Now we would cut the lead, and then the Celtics would get right back in it. Cut the lead. Oh, hold it. Who's this? Get that guy out the chat. Mars, get that. No spamming in the chat. No spamming in the chat. Kidnap Josiah. Yo, kidnap Josiah. Chill, bro. Don't spam in the chat, bro. We would cut the lead to 2 in that fourth quarter. We cut the lead to 2 with 6 minutes left. It was a 2-point game. This is where I said this is a winnable game for us. This is the number 1 team in the league, best team in the league. We cut it to 2 in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left, and we're down. Ben Simmons down, Yuta Watanabe down, Edmund Sumner. But every time the Nets would cut it, Jaylen Brown would have a bucket. They would score up. They would steal turnovers. The KD turnovers in the fourth quarter. Oh my God, KD turnovers. How many turnovers he had? 8, 7?
8.
8 turnovers. 8 turnovers. The turnover, and this is due. I'm gonna blame KD for those because some of them were bad, but I'm putting 80% of my blame on Sean Marks because of the point guard situation. That you see the construction of this team. We need a backup point guard. How long have we been screaming for a backup point guard? We need one. And you failed us, Sean Marks. You see, we needed a point. This KD shouldn't have to be bringing up the ball every possession. This fourth quarter was reminding me of our sweep. It reminded me of our sweep. It was literally mirror of our sweep. KD brings up the ball, he gets doubled, turnover. KD brings up the ball, nobody's cutting. Everybody's just standing around watching KD. It is mirror of our sweep. Literally mirror of our sweep, yo. And we couldn't get it done. No offense was run. It was a KD Kyrie ISO in the fourth, and they would double KD and it'll be a turnover. And that just ended the game. Like I said, we cut it to 2 with 6 minutes left, 83-76. No, we cut it to 2. It was 76-78. I think Joe Harris made a bucket. It was 76-78. Then they got on a 5-point swing. It was 83-76 with 6 minutes 45 left. So after those turnovers and the defense kind of waved off, then it was over in the last minute of that fourth quarter. But yeah, I see the Boston fans in here. But what do you guys, Ray? You can go ahead. What's your takeaway? Biggest takeaway?
It's just unfortunate that we lost this game. Like, I obviously with all these guys out, you didn't even expect to win this game. But I'm not mad that we lost. It's how we lost. We had an offense where we just gave KD the ball and everyone just watched him.
Yeah,
we didn't do anything. Yeah. It was a recipe for disaster. Our defense honestly wasn't terrible tonight. I didn't have any bad takeaways from the defense, really. It was the offense. It was the offense that completely shot us in the foot. Boston scored 103 points this game. It was winnable. Yeah. It was clearly winnable. We had 92. I mean, there was nothing going on offense the whole game. We'd always be down by like 2 points, and we could never break that barrier of, getting the lead. We could never do that. We had the lead early in the first quarter, and that was it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chubbs.
Yeah, okay. So for the past couple streams, when it comes to this game, I've actively said whoever buys a ticket, you're an accessory to murder. and mind you, I'm not being funny when I say that because I knew we were going to lose this game. I just wanted to watch it just to find out how. And I don't do that to say I want this team to lose, but ultimately I say that because we don't play good basketball. Like, let the record reflect. We don't play good basketball when it matters. And mind you, like, AJ, you have your take, tonight is on Sean Marks. I really can't do that when literally like half the team doesn't know how to play basketball. Like,
no, I'm not. I didn't say the whole game was on Sean. I'm just saying like the roster construction is you could see the holes in the team clearly while we were lacking a point guard in this game. I'm just saying that, but I'm not saying like it's all on Sean Marks. Like, no,
yeah,
I'm not gonna say that yet.
Yeah, but
I was pointing out as one of the issues.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But go ahead, bro.
But moving forward, we still kept it competitive. We were down 78-76. And it's like every time we get to that point where we can take it over, we literally do something stupid. And it's in a pattern. We get to the point where we can take the lead, turnover. Get back to the point where we can take the lead, foul. Get back to the point where we can take the lead, literally all of the above. It could be a missed pass. It could be a dumb shot. It could just be something stupid. And this also reflects to people saying, well, if we had Ben Simmons, well, if we had Yuta, and I'm going to be brutally honest, it doesn't matter who we bring in. If every time we face good competition that knows how to counter us, we don't counter with playing good basketball when it matters, we're not going to go anywhere. Yeah. Like, we had a backup point guard in Goran Dragic, and KD still had like 6 turnovers a night. So it's to the point where what the hell is going to take for the entire team to play like logical basketball? Like, do y'all see how many the turnovers Royce had?
Oh my God, Royce! I can't even.
And look where he's passing.
Royce was terrible, bro. I texted Rage in the middle of the game. I was like, "Yo, I can't. It's too painful to watch Royce right now." Like, it was pissed. Some of the passes that were made this game, it was literally like we were handing the Celtics the ball. Like, literally, Royce handed the Celtics the ball like 3 times.
If we want to win, and go far, get Royce off this team. Get Royce off this team.
I'm being so dead ass. It's not even that. Royce is literally passing and not even looking to where he's passing.
Oh my God!
Like, you saw that play where we forced Tatum to miss. Joe gets the rebound, passes to Royce to bring it up. He immediately doesn't even look. He just throws the ball straight to Derek White.
Yeah.
It's like, and mind you, I understand he's in a position where he has to do a little more, but my God, common sense doesn't leave you. How the fuck you doing these dumbass passes? Like, that makes no, and we didn't need to make them. Royce could have easily brought the ball up. Yeah. So it's like, it doesn't matter who we get, who we trade for, who we sign, who we cut, who we release. If we play stupid like that when it really matters, that's been a common denominator for the past 3 years, we ain't going nowhere. So that's kind of the takeaway from this game.
No, you bodied that 103-92. We just lost to the Celtics. Make sure you guys hit that like button for our pain. No, if you want to give me the X and the no, I'm gonna give you all the X and the O's reasons we lost. Like I said, you look at the stats, right? Turnovers was key. 15 turnovers. 15 turnovers. And then we go to the rebound battle. The rebound battle was actually fairly decent, but they beat us on the board 48-45. 3-point percentage. We shot 34. They shot 39. So and you look at the free throws. They shot 90. We shot 68. So we could have been better with the free throws. The assists, like I said, the ball was not popping today. Usually the Nets are averaging in the 25 plus 30 assists. It was not popping today. It was ISO ball in that fourth. Actually throughout the whole game it was ISO, and now so the turnovers was key for this loss. I'm gonna say that was a big reason for this loss. Bad basketball IQ, like Charles was saying. Terrible basketball IQ. Just making stupid passes when you couldn't take advantage of stops. A really big reason for this loss. And then I'm also blame the offense. Now I know we all credit Jacques Vaughn, but the same issues like Chubb was saying that we saw in the Celtics series, right? The sweep. We all saw how we had no counters to what the Celtics were doing. No counters offensively. It looked like, I told you in the fourth quarter, it looked like the Celtics series. Like in the playoffs, KD would bring up the ball, get doubled. We stopped doing everything what we were doing in the first half. I think we ran through the offense through Kyrie early on, and it was somewhat working, but we stopped doing that. And like I said, we couldn't counter. They went to the hack of Claxton. That semi-worked in the fourth quarter. But again, it was the offense. We just had no – it's like when KD gets doubled, everybody just stands there and watches. And as a coach, you got to harp on that heavy. You got to go call the timeout, Vaughn, and yell at these guys bro, don't just stand there and watch KD. You should know where to go when KD gets doubled. Somebody cut to the high post. Somebody flash to KD or flash to that wing. A couple times I've seen Joe Harris pass up a couple open threes. I'm and Royce too, pass up a couple open threes. You guys got to do better when KD gets doubled, and it's just a team thing, it's a team thing. It's not just one guy. It's a team thing. Because the Celtics, like I said, they had their full team tonight. And they were missing Marcus Smart. Okay, Marcus Smart is gone, but literally they had 95% of their team. We were undermanned tonight. So the small mistakes, you can't play the number one team, the best team in the league, and make dumb basketball mistakes. You got to make turnover-free basketball. It's got to be less than 10, at least less than 10 turnovers. And we did a good job early on. with the turnovers, but third and fourth quarter, it just got really, really bad.
And you can't run ISO ball with one player against the best team in the league and expect it to work. You can't out-talent them like you can out-talent Orlando.
Yeah.
They every time, and it happened in the fourth quarter. You saw it. We miss a shot, we get a turnover, whatever. KD gets doubled, and everyone just stands somewhere and doesn't help. So it forces a turnover. They get a 3-pointer in the corner. Boom, boom. It kept happening. Maybe we score a 2-pointer. Let's foul them at the 3-point line.
Exactly. Literally, the super chat, Northbound Views. Why do we always seem to self-implode when things get tough? This Nets team has no grit and no competitive spirit. It's tough to watch at times. I agree. I think we do have some type of grit, but like I said, we're coming off a 4-game win streak, so I'm not gonna say we have no competitive spirit. But when things get tough, we tend to fold, and this has been an issue. It's been a couple years now. There's been an issue, and the fourth quarter execution has been terrible the past couple years. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's the team. I don't know what it is. I know we're down a couple guys, so there's going to be Nets fans that say, "Oh, we're down Ben and Yuta and all these guys somewhere," but I don't want to use that excuse. Like I said, this is a winnable game. We're down 2 with 6 minutes or six minutes left. We're down 2, and a couple of bad basketball IQ plays. You take yourself out the game. You can't do that when you're. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes when you're going up against a team like this.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, This is not the Magic. This is not the Pistons or the Pacers or the other teams, the bad teams. This is not them. This is an elite team.
And this is the biggest takeaway because as the game opens up, we immediately go to ISO. Like it was literally a KD and Kyrie show the minute this game started. And it's not even that pretty much tells you how this game is gonna go. Like when all the cards are down, all the chips are on the table, what is this team's motto? The Celtics knew immediately what to do when it was time.
Yeah.
And it was just like, fuck it, KD, Kyrie, we'll just get out your way.
Yeah, and exactly. It's been the same way for years now, as AJ mentioned. It's been the same way for years. I went to a game last year where we played the Bucks. We were up like 8. We were up like 8 with 2 minutes left, and we lost that game. Why? Because we went to straight ISO. We couldn't score the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just today, bro. It's just like I said.
Years.
And yeah, it's been years of this. This is why I pointed y'all out why we lost, the X's and O's, the basketball reasons why. Now I'm gonna go even further with what I was talking about with Sean Marks and the roster construction. The roster construction, we see the holes. We see the rebounding issues, the center issue. We see the center issue. We see the backup point guard issue. When Ben is not in the game, the playmaking is down. The ball is not moving. Then you put Sumner is good, but he's not a real point guard. He's not a real point guard. Cam Thomas. Oh my God.
Cut him. Don't even talk about him.
Cam Thomas. Like,
does nothing. He does
come
nothing
on.
besides take bad shots.
For the sake of the chat, don't even.
Don't even. All right, I won't even go there. Yeah, I won't even go
And
there.
the sake
We
of
already
our
put the
mental
Cam
health,
Thomas
we do
video
not
out.
need to talk. We do not need to talk about somebody who makes us mentally ill and physically.
I can't lie. There's nothing to talk about from a player that waves off people, bro. And you're in your second year, you're waving off people, bro. You're not.
Oh, this
He's
man.
too ass to wave off people.
Let's just leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone.
Yo, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, bro. Like I said, we dropped the Cam Thomas video. Just go watch the Cam Thomas video. We put that Cam Thomas video up. Y'all gotta have to go watch that because I got no words. We put the Cam Thomas video up. Just watch.
Yo, I got a question to move off of Cam Thomas. Are you guys mad at KD's turnovers or no? Given the situation that he's always ISOing.
It's tough because some of them are just terrible. But like I said, he shouldn't be put in that position. Like he shouldn't be bringing up the ball. KD's not a point guard. He's not. We saw like this is last year. We saw KD. KD's not a point guard, y'all. He's not. He's not supposed to bring up the ball and do thousands of dribble moves and get into a shot. That's not how he like. KD has always had a good point guard beside him his whole career. And the type of KD's a scoring wing. He comes off screens. He can ISO. He can play make. I'm not gonna get out because KD can play make with the best of them. He can play make when he has to, but he shouldn't. He shouldn't be doing that against elite defenses.
100% of the time.
Yeah, 100% of the time he can't. He's not a point guard, y'all. He's not.
You have to run through the offense through like obviously like you're going to look for KD. You need to continuously set screens for him, but like he's not supposed to be the guy who's running point guard for us. It's so obvious like how every other team has been using him besides us. OKC and the Warriors use him exactly how we should be using him.
Exactly the way OKC and the Warriors use him.
Position where we have to make him do everything, and it's going to cause turnovers.
Yeah, the way you watch how the way the OKC and the Warriors use them, coming off pin downs, coming off down screens, post ups, getting KD in that high post, making him the off ball. KD's elite. He's so elite off ball. I'm not gonna say he can ISO and all that, but he's so elite off ball. You know what I'm saying? And then you should be putting KD in his spots when the Celtics come double. Everybody should know what they have to do. And this team didn't game plan for. It didn't look like we game plan for that, in my opinion. Did it look like we game plan for that or no? Did we game plan for KD getting double tonight? To me, it didn't look like it.
We haven't game planned for KD for getting doubled every single game for years. We don't game plan for it.
I don't think we understand. KD gets doubled by every team. Like it's not just the Celtics. So we should have had a plan for this.
Yeah. Yeah,
whether you say all the players are not good enough to do it, you should have a plan in place. Yeah. Like you mean to tell me every time a double comes for like the past 2 years, you don't know how to come over that?
We're literally an NBA team. We're literally these guys get paid to play basketball. I'd hope we'd be able to know what to do when KD gets doubled.
It's like the floor is lava when KD gets doubled. Nobody moves.
Yeah.
It's like if you dare move, it's like it's gonna come out your paycheck. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another thing that kills me with Seth Curry today, bro gets 3 fouls and he's fucking giggling. Like this is like it's school recess and you just let someone get like no. And then when he gets back in, proceeds to get a 4th foul. So I'm gonna be honest, and no one like got on him about that. I'm gonna be honest, we deserve to lose. Because whether you say, oh, it's regular season, let's be honest, this is a measuring stick. This is the ultimate measuring stick against most of these teams because apparently to them, they still think they can win the championship, no?
It's a fact.
So why the fuck is Seth giggling when he got like 3 fouls in 1 minute? You're arguably one of our most important offensive players, and you're giggling when you got 3 fouls in 1 minute.
Down bad. Down bad, Bell, because that's facts. Yeah, I didn't like that either. Like this man I couldn't believe it, bro. Oh man, this team. Let me read some comments. Shout out AK. He said we played soft. Shout out Sherby. Doesn't matter if Katie scored 31 and turns the ball over every single effing time in the fourth quarter. Yeah. The Undertaker. Yeah, I had to get in the Undertaker though. Ricky, how Blake Griffin. Yeah, I don't understand how they gave him a tribute video. Like, what did Blake Griffin do to deserve? Y'all saw that?
They give that to anybody.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not no Karras or Spencer. Like Karras and Spence deserve Jarrett. Those guys deserve it. But what did Blake Griffin do?
I mean, he gave it his all when he was in the playoffs.
I'll give him that.
But he was only here for what, 2 years? Like
a year and a half, maybe.
Nah, you know what we should have done?
He was here half the year the first time.
Video too. Noah Vonleh should have gotten a tribute video.
Noah Vonleh. Let me know in the chat. Should Blake have gone on tribute video? Let me know in the chat. Maybe I'm bugging. Am I bugging?
They're acting like he was here for like 5 years.
Yeah, they're like. I'm like, I don't know.
Blake literally played a total of 6 minutes last year.
Blake gave us good minutes when good minutes when he was here, like at sparing times, but I don't know. Everybody in the chat saying no. Yeah, somebody said Maya said she was pissed. Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Someone said Andre Drummond tribute video next.
Yeah. You might as well, right? You gonna give Blake one? Does DeAndre Jordan get one? You gonna give DeAndre Jordan one?
He's here longer than Blake.
Yeah, like come on, yo. Javon Carter? You might as well give Javon Carter tribute. Yo, I can't with this. Yo, yeah, but if you guys, like I said, man, the issues with this team, it's like they're so glaring, and I just don't know how Sean Marks just looks.
It's every game.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? It's always the teams in green that fuck us up. Like really, any team that wears green, we get the worst losses to. Like, no, really think about it. In the playoffs, what did the Bucks wear? Green. The Celtics, green.
It's our kryptonite. Green's our kryptonite.
Remember that Harden stinker, like versus the Timberwolves, like before the Kings game? What did they wear? Green. Like, bro, it's
yeah. Kryptonite. It's our kryptonite.
We can't
Green's our kryptonite.
They are, but we can never beat the Celtics. We can't beat them. We cannot beat them. Ever. You just can't beat them.
Yeah. Shout out to Bruce deserves one. Shout out to Gray Matter. Yeah, Bruce Brown definitely deserves one. I think Bruce deserves one. But Blake, I was like, yeah. Bruce, yeah, I'll give Bruce a
if we don't give Bruce Brown a tribute video, that's tough.
Yeah. Imagine they don't and they give
that would be petty as well.
That means Sean Marks had a say in it.
I mean, because Bruce has been taking hella shots at Sean Marks. I mean, as he should though, because Sean Marks is not a good, it's not good. So he's been taking hella shots at Sean. So I'm gonna see if they're petty. Let's see if the organization is petty, because Bruce has been shooting at us crazy in the press conference. I mean, he's been speaking facts though, because they did him dirty. But I mean, I want him to get over it too. Like, just get over it. But he's feeling some type of way. If you were Bruce, would you feel some type of way?
Yeah. And the thing was, the Nets didn't even use him correctly at all.
Yeah. I mean, they paid Patty over him. They didn't even give him a contract. I mean, he was giving us crucial minutes. He was a crucial player, like legit rotational minutes. And they just left him out there, no offer, nothing. Didn't even talk to him. Oh, they lied to him. That's what he was coming at Sean Marks for. And notice how the Nets media, all the media, they're not gonna ask Sean Marks that or ask the player, ask that. They're going, Sean Marks, did you lie to Bruce Brown about he's a priority? They told Bruce Brown he's a priority. We're gonna look at you in the offseason. We're gonna take you back.
You know what's crazy? Because they do have protection. Like, they will dead ass just say, like, yo, don't answer this probably to the media.
Yeah.
But you know what's even more crazy? They don't even protect Kyrie when the situation from that. So that's
Exactly.
even more
So you're gonna protect Sean. But you're not gonna protect Kyrie. Come on, son. Yeah. Like, this was just a like I said, a winnable game. It's in a total grand scheme of things. It's not a super bad loss because it's one loss and we're coming off 4-game win streak. But like I said, big scope, big picture wise, it hurts because we know where we're gonna, we know where we stand right now. We know where we stand with even I know we were down bad with Ben Simmons, Yuta, Edmond, but even if they were on the court, there's still issues. Somebody said nobody had over 20 points, but KD. What happened to everyone else? Really? How much Kyrie have?
like
18.
16. Yeah.
He had 18.
Really? I thought Kyrie had more.
No. He was 7 for 21 and shot 1 for 5 from 3.
Wow, where did Kyrie go? It was our fourth quarter. Kyrie disappeared, right?
He really didn't do much, but then if you say he didn't do anything, fans will attack you. So let's just pivot away.
Cypher, see if you can find Kyrie's fourth quarter stats. Shout out to Jonathan Fifth, man. Appreciate the super chat. But yeah, see if you can find Kyrie's fourth quarter stats. We'll talk about Royce tonight. What going forward, like it's like did Jacques, okay, let's say this. Could Jacques Vaughn have done anything to affect the game? Anything else? Could he try something else? Could he have tried Kessler? Could he have tried Dayron? Or could he have tried Markieff Morris, Patty Mills? You think those guys should he have tried that?
In all fairness, maybe Kessler, but like every time we put him in, he looks stupid.
To be fair, the entire team looks like he looks stupid, crazy.
He looks dumb. I don't know why. He's so out of place all the time. It doesn't matter what we're doing. He can look in he can sit in the corner and he will look retarded.
Yo, you guys.
So yeah, maybe trying out Kessler maybe wasn't a good idea. Good job.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Yo, Rage me wild. I got nothing to say to that.
I'll say for future reference, careful on the R-word.
I won't say it anymore, but he did look stupid. That's better. That is better.
Oh man, that was hilarious though. I'm sorry. Yeah,
but as far as Markieff and Patty Mills, no.
If he threw Markieff in this game, I would have turned. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyhow, I thought Markieff Morris in this game would have been done. It would have been done.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. What's crazy is I'm a Kessler stan too, bro. Like I boosted Kessler so heavy. That's what I'm saying. Even though the Cam stands are down by right now, I was a Kessler. Like,
bro,
it was
I Kessler too. I don't get the hate. Like, he's not playing. Like,
no, you know what it was? Because Saint was a Dayron stan, and then I was the Kess DDJ. Like, I was half and half Kess DDJ stand for the young
Chubbs.
boys.
You can't deny that Kessler Edwards looks out of place every single second he's on that court.
If you don't know how to
watch him play this season, he looks out of place.
But even on what gets me upset because he's 6'8". He has like he has good defense. Like last year, we saw the defense. I'm like, why can't you like
Then we
No,
should
to be
put him,
fair, he hasn't been given.
if you want to put him in earlier. Don't put him in later.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
put
that's
him
what
in the fourth
I'll say
quarter.
that.
You don't put Kessler Edwards in the fourth quarter against the Celtics just to try, just to do that. Doesn't make sense. If you want to try him out, because we know. I mean, I will admit he definitely has potential for sure. We saw it last year. You have to play him early. You at least
that's
try
what I'll
it,
say, because
especially if you see
he
the
hasn't been
defense is
given
maybe
like
slacking.
opportunity, bro. Like, to be fair, he hasn't been given like the opportunity. Like Cam's been given like crazy amount of minutes. DDJ's been given a lot of minutes. I mean, Dayron was given a lot of minutes, and then he got benched. But they didn't give Kess his fair share at it, though. I'll just say that. But you're the points you were making were right, though. Like, he does look kind of lost.
Bro, if you can't dribble, what do you think you should do? Bro can't dribble.
Yeah, he's got to work on
Still,
He literally looks like Kendrick Perkins in that video when he tried to dribble, bro. Like, I really can't stress this enough. Please, everyone, and when you have the time, go to our, I believe it was the 2021 draft, when we all saw him take his first jump shot. We were all went ew simultaneously. Like, Kessler was a project. Like, let's not really like.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he was. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to. You know what it is? He wasn't supposed to be. Like I said, he's a second round draft pick. We put so much light on him because last year we were down bad with injuries, so he just looked good, and everybody would like put these expectations like, oh, he's about to, be that 3-and-D wing, that star 3-and-D wing. But like I said, it's his second year, so it's like
there's
Chubb
a
was
reason
saying,
he's
he's a
not
project.
playing, though. There's a reason he's not playing. There's a reason.
Shout out to I'm one with the haters and doubters. Slow me down. He could have tried not putting Cam in the game. Yeah, he could have tried that. I mean, he could have put, I guess, Patty or I don't know. Who else is he gonna put in, though? Who else is he gonna put in? He has to put in either Kessler or Patty. Those are the options that Jock Vaughn has. Kessler or Patty.
See, that's how you know we're just severely undermanned and have a shitty roster. That's how you know.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be deferring to a second rounder that hasn't even played this season.
Yeah. Shout out to Saif. He said Kyrie in the fourth, 5 points, 1 assist, 2 for 4 from the field, 8 minutes. What? 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
Unbelievable. Patty Mills is getting paid $7 million to ride the bench and do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Wow.
My big James, boys. What a juicy win! No juicy win for you today.
Juicy win. Damn, Kyrie. Shout out to Jonathan Fitt. He said Brown averaged 15 points per game after the Harden trade, and we still didn't sign him. He was gritty player and played hard on the defensive end. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. Bruce Brown was, like I said, I would be upset too, man, because Sean did him dirty. But that's out of our hands. Like, you guys know how it is with our GM. Like, I can't do anything about that. But I agree. He was done dirty. Could he arguably be on this team? Would you rather have Bruce Brown and Patty? Let's say that. Would you guys rather have Bruce Brown and Patty, or would you like?
I'd rather have Bruce Brown. But here, while it's like
we need this. The thing is, we need this team to get bigger, though. Like, we needed wings. We need this team to get more length on.
I would at least done due diligence and offered him a contract.
Yeah, I would have offered him.
Like, would I be hard set on bringing Bruce back? No. Like, he has his problems just as much as his positives, but I would at least given him a fucking contract.
Yeah.
Like, this guy literally all he has done everything we've asked him, he's done it to a T at some point. And you don't even offer him a fucking contract. But you give Patty Mills, well, yes, when he first came here, he was a dog, but it's very clear his age caught up to him and he hasn't been the same. Yet he gets a pay raise.
Yeah, he got a raise.
Yo, just honest to God, just be a nice guy in the NBA. Be a positive locker room presence, because you could be a Patty Mills. You can be a DeAndre Jordan. Like, because it makes no sense how these guys are getting this type of contracts and they don't even do anything on the court.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would have at least offered him something. They did, like I said, they did him dirty, man. I'm dirty. Let me read some comments and then we'll ask a couple questions and we out of here. Somebody said you got 2 people. Oh no, wait. Bruce is playing point in Denver. Yeah, he's playing point in Denver. He's having a good season over there. I'm pretty sure, right? Pretty sure he's playing well over there.
Yep.
He's fucking hooping over there.
He's hooping over there.
Meanwhile, we stuck with Patty Mills, just big juice, you know.
Yo, chill. Don't disrespect Big Juice like that, bro.
Did we give him a multi-year deal?
Who, Patty?
Yes.
Yeah. He
Why?
signed for one
Why?
more year, I think, right? He signed for one more year, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah.
Hold on.
Signed for one more year. Don't disrespect. Yo, Chad, don't disrespect.
And the juice.
Juicy win after juicy win.
Don't disrespect the vibes.
I'm disrespecting it. He sucks.
Don't disrespect the vibes like that, Chad. Don't disrespect the vibes. Wait, so I put out a good stat. Can we talk about Seth Curry averaging 2.3 points on 24% these last 4 games, including tonight? Yeah, I'll tell you what Seth's problem is right now. It's Ben. Ben, he needs Ben on the court right now because nobody's giving him Ben always finds Seth in the corner, or whenever Ben's on the court, he's gonna find Seth. We need a point guard overall. That's not the Seth Curry problem. That's the whole team's problem. He needs a point guard that's gonna find him, get him open looks.
Well, yeah. What team do you know without a backup point guard?
Yeah. But I'll say that
the
to Seth
Brooklyn
Curry.
Nets, of course, we would be the team that wouldn't have a backup point guard or a center. We would be the team.
Yeah. Somebody said juicy L, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll put at AJ, just ask a couple questions and we'll get out of here. How does Sean know what players to acquire if you don't have a style of basketball, direction of how you build a culture that fits to your direction of how you plan? Yeah, that's facts, unspoken. Yeah. And Sean Marks always talks about culture. Oh, we got to get back to the culture. Like, we don't have a culture, bro. Like, what are you talking about culture?
You know what his culture is? Let's sign Patty Mills to a multi-year deal for vibes.
You know what I'll say? What because we barely have an identity, but you know what Sean Mark kind of turned this identity of this team is to a small ball team that wants to score. I guess that's, if you want to say that's our identity, that's our identity. Small ball team
who loves the ISO. That is what you call team basketball right there. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Small ball ISO team. That's our identity. Small ball ISO team.
The only team to ISO with KD 100% of the time, every game.
Yeah, it's like we have culture and identity. What the? Get the out of here, Sean. Yeah, way too many stupid turnovers. Put AJ in the chat, y'all, so I can read y'all questions. I can't see. The Nets gave this game away. Yeah, I agree. We did. Like I said, it was a winnable game, and a lot of people are going to look at the box score and look at the highlights, and they're going to be like, "Oh, the Celtics had them." Celtics it was a light win. No. Like, it was a close game, like throughout the whole game, except for that late in the fourth quarter. It was a winnable game all throughout this game, all throughout each quarter, except for the last quarter in the end. Like I said, we cut it to 2 with 6 minutes left. If we cut down a couple of these turnovers. If KD has 2 turnovers tonight, and if the team has 15 turnovers, if we have 8 turnovers tonight as a team, we arguably could have won this game. I'm not gonna lie. Because JT, think about it. We locked JT like up until JT didn't start cooking until like in the 4th. Right? Am I right? When did Jason Tatum start cooking in this game, bro?
Probably like that third,
like late 3rd, 4th quarter.
Even Tatum had a similar game to Kyrie where he showed up in moments that didn't really have an impact.
Jaylen Brown was on fire. You couldn't stop Jaylen Brown. There was no answer for Jaylen Brown because he was just unbelievable. But we stopped Jason Tatum, and like I said, the team outside of Brogdon, Al Horford, I couldn't even see Al Horford tonight. What was Al Horford doing tonight? Grant Williams made a couple shots, but he was ghost. JT was, like I said, didn't hit him until the 4th. Jaylen Brown and Brogdon, and who else was on their bench? I guess their bench was giving buckets tonight. I don't know. They had better. Their bench scoring was better than us tonight, but like I said, we were down so bad with injuries, and we don't. Even with Ben and everybody, our bench scoring is not as good. And TJ, how y'all feel about TJ tonight?
He didn't really do anything.
Yeah, he didn't do anything, but at the same time, it's his 2nd game back.
He didn't do anything, but I'm not mad at him for not doing anything, is what I'll say.
Yeah. And mind you, we didn't even go off on Ben his 2nd game back.
Yeah.
No, anything with TJ is like we were just doing too. Like I said, the ISO ball. Every time I looked at TJ, it was just he was like standing and watching KD and Kyrie like iso ball. Like it was we
Maybe
weren't
that's
getting
just the
him
game
in.
plan, AJ. You know, maybe
Yeah.
Vaughn just says, sit in the corner, TJ.
Yeah, it like I said, yeah, I got no words, man.
Hey, Claxton's a keeper, though. Claxton's a keeper. You got to keep that, dude. But you got to get it. You still got to get a center. I mean, you can't ask him
Honestly,
to do
if
everything.
Clax to me is, I think, are off limits right now for trading. Like you guys could take anybody else right now, but I think Clax is off limits.
Just lock him in the.
I would say Seth also, but I don't know. Seth has
lock
been
him in the arena and just make sure he only shoots free throws. You know, because 1 for 6
Yeah.
is not going to cut it.
Yeah, 1 for 6 is bad. He failed us with the free, but he's been getting better. Like this year, he got a little bit better at free throws, but he's still like he still has to be better. Like
Yeah, he still has to get better. It's still a work in
Yeah.
progress. I'm not that mad, but he still can't go 1 for 6 as an NBA
can't go
player
1 for
from the
6,
free
yeah.
throw line.
Yeah, see, y'all too generous. I can't lie.
You trading? What do you mean with Clax?
If I'm me personally,
Huh?
it's green light on everybody except
The big three?
and I'm gonna be honest, and this is me being generous, maybe KD.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be on any yo. I'm to the point where I'm teetering on blowing it up, but I'm still like, okay, can we do something? But I'm gonna be honest. If the price is right, they can get the fuck out of here. I'm at that point.
Yeah, but you trust Sean Marks to rebuild a team, and who knows how long a rebuild lasts.
Fuck it. If you want to fire him, then bring Jeff Peterson up. Like fuck it. But
yeah. But like if we trade these guys, we're gonna live in pain for even longer.
Yeah, I see the chat right now saying Seth, and the reason I don't want to give up Seth also is because I trust him more in the playoffs. If we do, we're gonna make the playoffs.
Seth's a lot more reliable when you have a point guard.
I trust him in the playoffs more. Like if I need a knockdown shooter, like I said, we saw Seth when we were getting swept. Seth had I think 2 games that he was going crazy.
Seth will make his open shots. He took 1 shot tonight, but 4 fouls. Wow.
Yeah.
And then he was just fucking giggling like a schoolgirl. Like the fuck.
Yeah. Like I said, our offense is not doing Seth any favors right now. You're a shooter, but you're not running Seth off screens, and you're watching KD and Kyrie ISO. Yeah. Let me read this last question. Should the Nets trade for John Collins? See, I try to stay away from the trade talk because I know, like I said,
Sean won't do shit.
Yeah, but if it's available, yes, I think they should. If it's available, I mean, we saw tonight Shams drop that Trae Young. There's some craziness going on with that Hawks team right now.
But AJ, bro, AJ, it's not like a 6'9" dude that's known for rebounding, being scoring. It's not an upgrade, bro. Clearly, it's not an upgrade, bro.
I don't get why people act like John Collins is a bum, bro. Like, I'm trying to figure out when did John Collins become a bum?
Bro, the age, understand. It's not like he's gonna be one of the most athletic people on the team.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You not understand, AJ. He's not good enough to be traded here, bro. It's not like it's not like trading Joe Harris.
He doesn't fit. That's all the reasons. He doesn't fit, or he's terrible. Like
he just doesn't.
John Collins is an upgrade. I don't care what anybody says. He's an upgrade, y'all. Like just last year, I'm not even gonna run his stats. You guys do the research about his stats from the past years. This man was at a point averaging 10 rebounds,
he gets
15 to 18 points, and shooting 37% from 3. Like, you guys look it up. I'm not gonna look it up.
Nah, we can't give up Joe Harris, who, let's be honest, in the playoffs has shown more times he's just not ready for that than when he's shown. But now let's hold on to that Boston series from going on 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, he's 6'9", can get rebounds and can score. Yeah. It's not like he's fucking Ben Simmons. He doesn't know he can score.
And to add that, you're losing, let's say, you're losing what? Joe Harris, and what would the Hawks want? They want Joe Harris and maybe Cam, or they want Joe Harris and a pick?
I will drive Joe Harris and Cam to Atlanta myself. What? That's what, an 8-hour, 9-hour drive? I can do that.
So you're not really getting smaller because Joe Harris is 6'6", John Collins 6'9". And then this is the thing, right? You trade 2 players. This is what Nets Nation always forgets. Like, people forget. You trade 2 players for John Collins, right? That opens up a roster spot to sign somebody else. So it's not just John Collins. It'll be 6'9", and you could sign somebody else. You can sign a center. You can
I
sign
don't
whoever
think
you want.
him, bro. And this is the crazy part.
Yeah.
John Collins is 25.
That's a,
Joe Harris is about to be in his 30s.
yeah.
Or if he's not in his 30s, he's about to go in his early 30s.
Yeah.
So y'all really not paying attention to
That's what I'm saying. Like, like,
you're trading a 31-year-old shooter
yeah.
that just came off a botched ankle surgery. And you have the opportunity to upgrade with a 25-year-old wing that's known for rebounds, high energy,
Athletic,
and can score.
and can space the floor too. He can space the floor too.
He can. It's not like he's a dud. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and
you know what? This is what
hard
no, because this is what Nets fans gonna say. Oh, I want Miles Turner. I want Mo Bamba. But it's like, bro,
and
you got to be realistic here. What options do we have? Like, we have limited
I'll
options.
one up you, bro. I'll one up you. These are the same people that are gonna turn around and say, "I want PJ Washington." Are you Nah. I don't want John Collins because he's hurt. He's kind of hurt, you know.
Yeah.
He's not. But I want
And the thing
PJ
is,
Washington,
bro,
that's low key the same build, just shoots better. The fuck.
And with that injury that Shams reported, I think something is up with that, bro. I think they might be holding on to. I don't know. I just think things are fishy. Things are fishy with this Hawks team right now. Like, he's not coming to practice. John Collins is allegedly hurt, and he's not gonna play. Like, I don't know, man. Things are a little fishy right now. So I don't know.
They got DeJounte Murray and didn't get much better at all. They gave up nothing for DeJounte Murray and didn't even get much better. You want to know something crazy though? Royce was so bad and shot 2 for 12 and 2 for 8 from 3 tonight. How do you do that? How do you do that?
I don't know.
But nah, let's not bring in John Collins. Like, as if
you gotta be realistic. Like, the Miles Turner thing, it's a done. He's not coming here. Like, do you see how he's playing? And the Pacers are not going to give up one. They're not going to give him out for Joe Harris. Like, come on, y'all got to think. Pacers are not going to give him up for that, bro.
Yeah, and let's be honest. Miles Turner's good at basketball. Let's not pivot away. He's good. It's an upgrade if he does come here.
Yeah. Now the Mo Bamba thing, there could be a chance with that. But again, what's going to take for the Magic to give him up? You know what I'm saying? What's going to take for the Magic to give him up? They want draft capital. They're gonna want either draft capital or young guys right now. They want guards, probably a guard. No, they probably want guards, right? Because they got a lot of centers, right? Pretty sure the Magic got a couple.
They have like 3 centers.
Yeah. They're gonna want guards and draft capital. We don't have draft capital.
They have the Wagner brother. They have Bobo. They can lose a center, bro.
Take Cameron.
But let's say okay, y'all want Mo Bamba, right? But let's what if they want 2 first, or what if not 2 first? What if they want a first and a couple of seconds?
A couple of seconds. Do we even have a second round period?
You know what I'm saying? What if another team offers?
Do we?
What if another team offers a 2? What if another team offers an unprotected first for Mo Bamba? They're not gonna come and be like, "No, we're gonna give him to the Nets for Joe Harris." Like,
AJ, you want to know what's crazy? I've seen this name pop up in Twitter. Rashawn Holmes is literally rotting on that bench in Sacramento.
Oh yeah, he is too. Yeah, forgot about him.
He would be dirt cheap. Like, that's not. He would be dirt cheap.
Like, you get him for the same price you got Royce for.
You can literally get him for Patty Mills right now. That's probably how much they don't even care about him.
Yeah. The reason why like the Hawks is like in our limelight right now, because it's just they're in mayhem right now. They're in disarray. It looking shaky over there. Trey's not coming to practice. They've been talking about trading John Collins for a long time. Y'all don't know about the background on John Collins. Jay from BK has talked about this. Sean Marks has wanted John Collins since the draft. He's been wanted John Collins like for a long time.
Better trade for him then.
To put it in
if he's really on that shit.
Yeah. If Jared Allen never existed, we probably would have taken.
You would have drafted exactly.
We would have taken John Collins.
He's been wanting John, bro. Like this has been in the works for a long time. It's just like Sean hasn't. You know how Sean is. He doesn't pick up the phone.
What does he even do? What does he even do?
Because the Hawks, they've been wanting Joe Harris. You don't think they want a shooter right now? They just lost Kevin Huerter.
Yo, and Joe Harris is actually looking pretty good from deep right now.
Yeah, so it's like you don't think they've been wanting Joe Harris.
Yo, you think if we get John Collins, our 3-point shooting still gonna be pretty good?
I think so.
Nah, Rage, you know what's true? John Collins is not built like Giannis and prime Dwight Howard, so there's just no way it's an upgrade, bro.
No, because obviously, like, obviously he's gonna get bodied just like Joe Harris does. Obviously.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, he's not just 3. He doesn't have a 40-inch vertical,
what
right?
they're gonna do? They're gonna target him like they target Joe Harris. They're gonna target him. That's what they're
Bro,
gonna do.
and I'm just
it's crazy, bro.
let me read this super chat and I'm gonna point someone else out. Shout out to Con. She said wave scam Thomas, and shout out to Conch again. He said Royce turnover Neal really pissed me off today. Facts.
2 for 12. That he's so good. Oh,
Point everything out too, right? Y'all don't want to y'all don't want John Collins, right? But look at Joe Harris. Every time he goes to the rim, right? You see, every time he drives, what do? Send that shit.
They send that shit to hell. Like,
You know what they're gonna
swat it, bro.
You're not swatting that because you know what they're gonna do when John Collins drives. He's junking it on you. He's dunking it on you. He's not gonna get that blocked.
And you want to know
John
something?
Collins driving, he's yamming it on you.
These guys
Like,
that we want, right? Mo Bamba, John Collins, and Rashawn Holmes. That's another guy.
Yeah.
John Collins isn't having his best year, and the Hawks are also trying to trade him. Shams put out a tweet about that, and it's been in the works for a minute.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba doesn't play. Rashawn Holmes doesn't play. You can get these guys. Go out and get them.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate you guys, man. That was like I said. I'm not gonna talk too much about the trade. I'm not gonna hop in the trade machine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to y'all, man. Y'all do all that, bro. I'm just gonna laugh at all the trades y'all put out, thinking that Sean's gonna do these.
It's just a big waste of time. I don't know why you hop in the trade machine just to get disappointed.
And
I did that.
But moving forward, people, please don't suffer the LA Lakers syndrome, and where we get everything and teams get jack shit and think that's a good trade just because the trade machine says so. Please have a little bit of logic. This isn't 2K. We can't get fucking Mo Bamba, a backup point guard, and fucking the second coming of LeBron James for Cam Thomas, Patty Mills. We can't do that because I've seen a trade that got hella popular. It was like a 4-team trade where we got, I forgot what we got, but we're giving away Seth, we're giving away Patty, we're giving away Joe Harris, and we didn't get a pick out of it. Not only did we not get a pick out of it, we didn't even give up that much to those teams. We're arguably giving less than the other teams are giving to each other. Please think before y'all act. Or like when y'all go in that trade machine, are we giving up something that a team actually wants? And are we being fair? Are we giving up something equal value? Please, like, think before y'all fucking act on this trade machine shit, because y'all looking stupid out here with these 2K my player ass trades. I'm being dead ass, and it's what the Lakers.
That's fact. You preaching right now, bro.
No, because this is what Lakers fans fall to, where they literally put up any trade they want, where the team gets jack shit and they get everything. Don't fall victim to that. Trading is equal parties. This isn't 2K. They're not gonna bend to your will because we're the Nets and we need it, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
Do these people who make these trades realize that we don't have the override trade option?
No. And do y'all not realize it's arguably gonna take Joe Harris to get at least one of the names we've said here? So understand that we can probably only get one of these guys. I'll be surprised if we do 2 trades, but we can only get one. So the Jacopoto trades, the John Collins trades, who else? Any other trade. Don't put out some shit where it's like we get all this shit and everybody gets like fucking pennies on the dollar. It's like, yo, this is a nice trade. Yo, Sean Mark said this. Yo, this is a nice. No. Like imagine, and AJ, let's role play real quick. Say you're the Hawks, and okay, I'm the Hawks and you're the Nets.
Yeah.
Okay, so say
okay, I'm gonna give you Joe Harris, for John Collins. And I'll give you Joe Harris and Cam for John Collins.
Understand?
Is that a dial tone? Is it a dial tone?
Bro, look, it's arguably they probably want Harris, Cam in the pick. That's probably the most realistic option.
Yeah.
Because
John Collins is so young. He's so young, 25 years old. They're gonna want something back for it. They don't want no old 32. Well, how old is Joe Harris? 31.
Like exactly, bro. Yeah. There's not many old people on that team. Yeah. And if you want a veteran that's gonna control the young ones, Joe Harris is not the first person you're going to, bro. So
I know I'm rambling, but this is just a warning. When you hit them trade machines, arguably, don't just look at say the trade is successful and think that's a good trade. It's not.
Think
Trust
about
me.
it from the other team's perspective. Like,
Yeah.
Because
dude,
you guys
it's
remember
like-
these GMs, they actually watch they watch other teams too. They watch NBA basketball. They don't just watch their team. They're looking at Joe Harris shoot.
I mean, they have their job for a reason. They have their job for a reason.
They're looking at Cam Thomas right now. You don't think they're watching Cam Thomas? You don't think they've seen Cam Thomas say free CT on Instagram?
Yeah.
You don't think the GMs are see the NBA Central tweets on Twitter? You think GMs don't watch and see this? See how he's playing right now?
Free
you don't
CT,
think
dude.
you don't think they're
After
watching
that free CT shit, he's not getting picked up.
Shout out to
Also-
LC Vargas, man. Appreciate super chat, bro.
Also, Era Black TV. Yes, Joe and Collins contracts match, but this also comes into what we have to throw shit in to sweeten the deal.
Yeah.
Like logically think contracts could match, but why would Atlanta take a shooter that's 31,
Mhm.
doesn't know if he can be a veteran and take the young ones under his wing, and is coming off botched ankle surgery twice for one of their young stars. Well, yes, the contracts match, but you got to factor in. You have to look at, do these teams want what we're giving to them? And if they do, we have to throw shit in there like a pick or maybe Cam Thomas. Hey, he might be better than Sharif Cooper. You waived him. If you can fix the attitude a little bit, he might be something.
Yeah.
So
Because Joe Harris for John straight up, that's a fleece. The Hawks, that's a fleece. I don't think they would.
That's
Yeah,
broad
that's
daylight.
yeah, you can't do that,
Broad
bro.
daylight.
Like, if the GM does that, he should be fired. That Hawks GM should be fired if they does that, bro. Not gonna lie. But yeah, we're out of here, man.
The only way you could get John Collins for Joe Harris straight up is if John Collins is averaging about 8 points per game at about 25% shooting.
If John Collins wasn't good, then you would do that. You would do that. If he wasn't good, you wouldn't do that, bro.
John Collins is having like a career bad year like this year. It's like his worst year of his career.
Yeah, like I hope y'all realize if this was any other year, we wouldn't even be able to trade for him.
Yeah, right now he's averaging 12.3 points per game on 31.5 minutes, 48.4% from just the field, 21.9% from three, 7.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.4 blocks.
Shout out Tina. Oh my God, Tina, thank you, Tina. AJ, I got your shirt from Friday as promised. Send me the address. And about tonight, our team needs to start lifting more weights. We look soft, literally. Oh, that's a big fact, Tina. That's a big fact. Yeah.
Yo,
low
low key, I can't lie. We might be able to get Joe Harris for John Collins straight up the way John Collins has been playing.
Look, if we can
do it,
we can, but it's not so easy.
Yeah.
Value is a thing, and we know John Collins at a peak clearly clears whatever the fuck Joe Harris at his peak is.
Yeah.
Like, mind you, when teams trade, they're not trading for the now. Mind you, there's a season after this. And Joe Harris is under contract for what, 2 more seasons? 1 more season?
Yeah, I think it's one more. Oh, it might be one more.
And he might be on the verge of getting his contract increases to like 20 million, 20 something million, something crazy. So you really gotta think, do we want to trade one of our assets that, while yes, he's having a career year, can ascend very easily for a shooter that's in his 30s, is making ridiculous amounts of money. Not to mention, we already having a little spat with our star player, like our franchise player.
Yeah.
In Trey Young. So,
like I said, Joe's value was down bad too. Like I said, like y'all were talking about John Collins not having a good year. Joe's not having a good year either. But I mean, these past 3-4 games.
These past 3 games have been saving him.
Yeah, these past 3 games, he just started warming up these past 3 games. Like, and GMs are not thinking, like Chubb said, GMs are not thinking about, just because he hit 3 threes and 4 threes in a couple of games, his trade value is skyrocketed. That doesn't know how it works. Like, they're thinking long term. It's not just for the now. They're thinking like, how's Joe going to shoot in the playoffs? How's Joe going to shoot next year? How's Joe going to shoot in the future? What's his
What did
trajectory?
Joe Harris look like in the 2020-21 season in the playoffs against the Milwaukee Bucks?
Yeah, and not just one series in the Celtics either. The entirety of it. You don't get paid from first round, bro.
What's his
That's
trajectory going forward? That's what GMs are thinking. They're not thinking,
if
oh,
that's
just
the
because
case,
Joe
bro,
had 2 good games that his trade value would skyrocket. So I'm gonna do it straight up.
if
That's
that's
not
the
how it
case,
works.
Joe Harris would be gotten like a 5-year, $130 million contract by now.
yeah.
That's not
Yo,
how.
imagine
not
Joe
how it
Harris just imagine Joe Harris just asks for more money.
Yeah. Even John Collins' stats, his stats are better than Joe's, right? For his career.
Yeah.
His stats are better. Joe's been playing longer than he has.
Yeah, but
John Collins has better stats right now than Joe Harris does.
and this
And he's been having a bad year, right?
And
This is a bad year for John.
Yes,
Think about that. This is a bad year for John.
And this is what people need to understand. John Collins is 25,
Yeah.
not even touching his prime yet. And you have the ability to trade Joe Harris, arguably in probably next 3 years will be a descending talent. You trade his ass, put whatever in to get him. People need to understand we are closer to blowing this up than actually winning a championship. If this team stays as is, I don't see shit really happening. So get a player. We're gonna get a player that arguably, if we blew it up, is an upgrade either way.
Yeah. Like,
but y'all don't want to.
Like I said, if we blew it up and you have John Collins on this team for the future, I'm okay with that. I don't want to blow it up. I'm just saying, like, if you do, you have John Collins for the future, that's a win in my book. Yeah,
bro. And if we want to compete, he's still a good talent, and it's not. And he's been battle tested already. He made it to a conference final.
Yeah, man. It's just you know how Twitter is. No, man, he's ass. No, he's not gonna fit. You know, he's you know how Twitter is, bro. That's why I'm done arguing on Twitter, bro. Like I said, I'm done. Shout out to Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne. Yeah, we about to leave out of here. Shout out to Tina again. Yeah, Tina, I'll DM you, Tina. We need a big. Do whatever we need to do to get a big. Yeah.
Let's wait till February and get one in the buyout market. Let's go, Sean Marks. Let's go.
Like I said, my last words is I have no faith in Sean Marks right now. I don't have any faith in him. I don't trust Sean Marks. So if he's gone what are we, 25 games in, 20 games in? If he's gone this long, you know what I'm saying? I'll give him till January. If he doesn't make a move by January, I think I don't know.
Wraps for the Nets as a team.
Because he has to make a move. It's got to be before the trade deadline. It's got to be before the trade deadline. It's got to be January. It's got to be, because you know how Sean Marks does. He waits till 2:45 on February 10th to try to do something, to try to think about something. He waits till that moment.
That's when he opens up the phone lines.
Yeah, that's when he opens up the phone line at February 10th. The trade deadline's on February 10th at 2:45. And you know how there's no more trades at 3. He waits till 2:45. He's like, all right, let me talk on the phone a little bit. See what teams are doing. You know what I'm saying? So, because he's got to do something. So, I don't know. You guys got last words?
Yeah, no, I got nothing. There's really nothing to say, bro.
Yeah. Now you bodied that last story about the 2K trades. He was right. Because there's a lot of 2K. You know how Nets Twitter is with the 2K trades. Yo.
Yeah, it's that. But it's not even Nets. It's fucking Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers fans do it too. Every player that's available, the Lakers fans just put in the chat, like, so they put on Twitter like him in the Lakers jersey. Like they put Trae Young in the Lakers jersey today.
Oh God, nah! I seen Trae Young in a Nets jersey, and I'm like, oh, you getting spicy with that one. But
Trae Young in a Nets jersey. Wow.
For Joe Harris, guys.
For Joe Harris.
For Joe Harris. That's crazy.
This man put Joe Harris and Cam for Trae Young.
You can't forget Cam. He's a bucket. You got to trade for him. He's a bucket.
Yo, Joe Harris and Cam Thomas for Trae Young is insane. Yo.
That's a good trade, though. I can't lie. That's a good trade for us, obviously. Don't think about the other team. It's better for us. So we should do it.
Or you know what? Make it a 4-team trade because you can't trade what you want to get. So just let's annoy other teams to make it our business so we can get what we want.
Let's add 3 other teams to get what we want, and let's F over the 3 other teams. Let's do that.
Because for some reason, teams 3 and 4 need to do business with what's going on here. Like for some reason, it needs to be a 4-team trade because we want to get what we want, but we can't get. We really don't have the funds for that. So let's get teams 3 and 4 that honestly have nothing to do with the situation. And you can argue they don't really need to do anything, but we need to get what we want. So let's just throw them in there and just say, oh, this is a good trade.
And they have to accept it. You know why? Because we live in our own world, and whatever we say goes. It happens.
And the trade machine said so. We saw the green light.
It said successful. It has to work. It has to work.
Yeah, man. The LeBron stat said it worked. It has to work. It has to work.
Shout out the LeBron stat for making everything come true. We love it. Love the LeBron stat.
Yeah. It's not like there's logic, like there's actual logic, and we ain't talking about trade logic in 2K, like actual common sense.
Love having the trade override button. Love it.
Or matter of fact, turn off the trade suggestions. You know what's crazy? That's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all the trade suggestion ass trades, bro. Y'all be in 2K, be like role player for like your star player on 2K, you instantly click ignore trade. That's what a lot of y'all be doing.
Like,
bro.
yo, I'm sorry. I don't want a 73 overall player in exchange for our 85.
No, like we're crazy, bro.
Yeah, we out of here, bro. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram. Next Kingdom 711_. Get us to 2,000 followers. We're almost close to 2,000 on Instagram. Get us to 2,000 followers on Instagram. TikTok. We on TikTok. Next Kingdom _. TikTok's going up. Rage has been going crazy with the edits. Twitter, all our Twitters are at the bottom. SoundCloud, Next Kingdom Radio. Listen to some tunes when you're on the way to work. Just hit that Next Kingdom Radio. We got some mixes on there. DJ Chubbs.
More tune for your head top.
More tunes for your head top.
Or whatever Drake said. I don't know what the hell.
Yo, when you're done plugging things, I just want to say one more thing. When you're done.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What else I forget? Twitter, TikTok, SoundCloud. I forget anything? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, bro.
So if we do blow it up, I don't want Cam on our team. Even if we blow it up, I don't want him on the team. Don't.
I'm being I second that. Get him the fuck out. I can't
get him. Even if we blow the team up and our best player is Patty Mills is better than Cam Thomas. I'm done.
And that's I'm not even bullshitting you. His ceiling is fucking Jamal Crawford. Like with his attitude, his ceiling is Jamal Crawford.
That's actually a good scene. I'm not gonna lie, you're right about that. That was a good. That was an accurate analysis, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was accurate.
We all know he can be better.
That's an accurate.
So until then, he's fucking Jamal Crawford.
That's an accurate analysis. That's on point, bro. You did that. Shout out to I Won't Let the Haters. He said at this point we're asking teams for a donation. We're asking teams for a donation.
Trades, bro. Spare change.
Yo, I can't. The only thing I can say about it. Some GMs do make some dumb trades, but you know who would make the dumb trade? Sean frickin' Marks, dude.
Yeah, I mean he's already done bad a couple times, so
that Dinwiddie trade really helped us out. I can't lie.
Yo, giving away our future for how you feel about the giving away our future for that man, 13?
I would have done it. Okay, you know what's crazy? I would do it again. I was like, bro, understand this.
I hear you on that.
Kyrie Irving and KD, James Harden, bro.
Nah, I hear you. I'm not. You know what? I won't fall for that.
All I'm gonna say is our team was at its peak with those three.
I think he could have lessened it. I think he could have lessened it. Like took a few more picks out of there. I think he put a little bit too much on it. You know when you put a little bit too much gravy on your turkey, like he doused the too much. He put the whole bottle of gravy on the turkey. I feel like he could have just took a little cup.
Like, you just bought it yesterday. You didn't need to take it all, man.
Yeah, like Sean, I feel like Sean put the extra on that deal. Like,
but I also feel like we would have won a championship that year had Harden, Kyrie stay healthy.
And then how about the Ben Simmons stuff thing?
With those three on the court, teams were shitting themselves.
It was on you, bro. Even remember last year when we played the Bulls with those three? It was.
Bro, I don't think I understand. Teams were scared. Like people were saying, "Yo, this is unfair." When we signed Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge, people were like, "Yo, this shit is unfair."
Yeah,
that's how fucking scary this shit was. So yeah, I would do that fucking trade again because in hindsight, who knows? We might be fucking healthy and not even caring about this season because we got a fucking chip we just still clamoring over. So yeah, I would do that fucking trade again.
Yeah, that's a whole nother convo. I didn't want to get into
that. That is a whole different convo.
Because that's a whole debate that could go on for hours, yo. People be debating and stuff. You know how it is.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah. Shout out to Smooth. He says Sean should not have given up Jared Allen in that trade.
Yeah, but
I
we wouldn't
agree.
have
Like I
gotten
said,
James
he put
Harden.
too much gravy on the turkey, bro. Like he puts way too much on that trade. Bro.
okay,
How
see,
has he been doing?
AJ, turkey's been dry. Turkey can be dry, bro.
Turkey sucks.
Turkey can be dry as shit, and you might need a little more gravy just in case the turkey's dry. You see what I'm saying? So you know what? Pour a little extra gravy. It might help it.
Well, come on. He gave up. I don't know. I feel like he had a. I don't know. Because you thinking about it, we had the leverage because Harden wanted out of there. Harden did what he had to do. He went on live TV. He said, "I can't do this no more. Get me out." So it's like you didn't have to put so much sauce on it, though, bro. Like our whole future and Jared Allen and Karras. I don't know, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we can go on for hours about this debate.
Yeah, no,
You know what we got in
that's the
return
debate
for
for
all
Edmond.
those guys? For all those guys, we got in return Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Drummond, who isn't on the team anymore, and 2 picks. One was traded for Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal is so good; he's consistent.
He's
so we traded all of that for Ben Simmons, who isn't healthy. He hasn't been consistently healthy. Seth Curry, who's been playing ass recently. Drummond's not on the team, but but you can't forget that he had a whopping 3 rebounds against the Celtics. You know, whopping 3, averaged about 3. He looked great. Just kidding. And then 2 picks, which got us Royce O'Neal. So glad we got Royce O'Neal. So glad.
He's so good. He's so good.
He's so
But
elite.
here, you want to know the crazy part about all of this? We are arguably still better than the Sixers. All of them are injured.
No.
Like, put it in perspective.
That's the positive we can take out of this.
And we still lost to them. We still lost to them. Without all their good players, we still lost.
Like, the Philly fans was in here waiting, bro. Like, really look at it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the positive. We're still better than the Sixers, Knicks.
Yo, but how did we lose? How did we lose to those dudes, though? How did we lose at the Sixers? Only
no
that.
fucking idea. Yo, PJ Tucker still hasn't made a 3 yet. That's the crazy part. PJ Tucker still hasn't made a 3 yet. There was literally a tweet. The Hornets announcer was like, PJ, no. He breaks. He's like, yes. He still hasn't made a 3, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Steve Nash. Oh gosh. See, you don't even ask.
Yo, and I got a question. How do you tamper with PJ Tucker? Like, he's just not that good to be tampered with this contract. No.
Either way, he's on like a mean ass streak where he hasn't made a 3 yet, so it's kind of backfired on him. So I don't know. That's kind of crazy though, bro. How is your whole motif? You were a corner 3. You're a 3-and-D wing, more specifically a corner 3 specialist, and you've gone on months without making a 3, bro.
And they gave him the bag, yo.
He got the. They gave him the bag.
He's like 67.
He's like 40. Isn't he like 40? And they gave him the bag too, yo.
Bro, he's 40. He's about to hit Kobe numbers, bro. Like, he's
damn.
not gonna bag like that.
Damn. All right, yo. We out of here though. Appreciate you guys, man. We'll be back. Next game's on Wednesday versus the. Who we play next?
We play
the Hornets. The Hornets. So hopefully we can take care of business.
If we lose, blow the team up.
Yo, chill.
I think they depleted. No. I think come back.
Everybody's gone. I think the only person who's playing right now is like the bench and is PJ still alive?
Yep. So I second what I said. If we lose, blow the team up.
Yeah.
But didn't LaMelo come back or no?
But you know me, I'm done with the players are not there no more because you know how it is here in the Nets world. Anybody can get a bucket. Anybody can go.
LaMelo's still hurt, my guy. He's still hurt.
LaMelo's still hurt, so we should win by 50. That's the narrative that we're gonna hear.
We should win by. No, we should win. We should still win. Period. We should.
Just
win.
for
we should win,
Perry
but I'm not
45 on like 18 of 19, dude.
I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing that no more. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys, man. We'll be out of here.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I'm going ghost!